Okay, thank you everyone. So I was able to get a little bit more done and I'm still working with the rough method. Also, I just wanted to mention, I didn't mention in the first video, make sure you always start sketching something with graphite first. So use your pencil and you can erase, because when you're working with charcoal, it's very difficult to erase. It's a very strong medium. So any of our projects that we do in the future, please always remember, start out with graphite. Work light enough that you can erase it softly so you have a soft image. In this case, I do have a soft graphite image. There are some areas that are a little bit thick in line, but because charcoal is a lot stronger of a medium in terms of tone, it covers up those lines very quickly. Okay, so here's one side that has been worked on. I'm gonna keep going to show you guys, but this again, if you do want to continue to just leave it like this, you are more than welcome to, and have just more of a rough textured piece. Again, as you're working on your composition, when you're first starting to draw it out, always remember rule of thirds, the placement of the piece, as well as the scale. So you want to work large in your picture plane. You want to also have a 2-inch border with your piece as well. If you're able to light your subject, please do so. It really helps out. So I'm continuing with the hatching method, again, going really lightly. You could tell even my hand of the pencil, I'm further in the way that I'm holding it, just so I have a little bit less control in terms of having a heavy hand. And the whole time I want to be conscious of my light source. This is really going to tell the viewer where the lights and darks are. So I changed the position again of my hand. I'm holding it in this direction now. This forces me to really have less control of building a lot of dark values. I'm just going very soft, and I'm just using the side of now my charcoal. I recommend when you are working with this to work at an angle. For the sake of this video, I'm working flat just because the camera tends to give a good angle like this. If some of your lines are not straight, not sure if you could see that through the video, these always can be erased as long as they're soft enough. And you're gonna have a little bit of a roughness on the edges, so we'll talk about cleaning them up at the very end too with just an eraser, or using even a ruler to kind of create more of a cleaner line, so we just have that definition. When you draw anything, you will never look at it probably the same way again. So that chair that you are working on, you will have new appreciation for it because you'll understand the angles. Remember, you still want to work with measurements, so use your pencil. Double check yourself all the time. For me in this piece, what I did was I took the very top of the bar stool stand, which you can only see a little portion of it, and then I again took the top and then I measured how many in length. Also, what is helpful is you have these little beams in between. That helped me measure. I see that there was 3, so divided it up into this third category. And just continue again to really study your object to get the correct proportions. This again is done by your 18 by 24 inch paper with a 2-inch border. Only one is required, one object. So any, again, chair. Think about the placement. You can really think outside the envelope by again placing it in a different type of angle, or again on the ground, something that's a little bit unexpected. Okay, I'm going to pause the video again and then I will have this finished and we'll talk about blending. Thank you.